G'day mate, it's Woody&Skip here. Welcome to our Put-in Prophecy video, which was co-created and written a few days prior to the Russian-Ukraine invasion in February 2022. Petrol prices are high, unrest in the Crimea sky, terror to people everywhere, indecision in the West grips the air. Now the bear shows his teeth. Put in new leader to have peace. We support peace and ceasefire on our planet Earth in 2023. Thanks for watching, mate. Have a good one. So we want to talk about the Put-in Prophecy poem. We'd like to talk about the fact that we call planet Earth our backyard. And so you've got a front yard at your house, well, if you've got a reasonable sized property, and then you've got a backyard. So how do you look after your backyard? Well, that's what we're about. We're saying, well, you know, we need to treat our backyard, which is our planet, as we treat our own backyard at our own home. So we only got one home, mate, that I'm aware of, and that's planet Earth. So I think we should start trying to look after it a bit better. Not just for human nature, but for animal nature and all living beings. So yeah, mate. So I've got some notes here today about us, what we're talking about with regards to the Put-in Prophecy. But just to let you know that both myself and Skip, we're Cli'Mate'Talk'S. So anything climate related happening around the planet, that's what we're all about. And the Put-in Prophecy is just one of those prints that we've put together, relating to the situation over in Ukraine at the moment. Now, just on that too, as we record this, I believe there's been a situation over in Israel, and it's not looking good. So just another one of those situations happening around the planet, and we all got sons and daughters and family, and yeah, mate. So we both have kids. Skip has his little Joey as well, and his son Joey, and I have two girls, one boy, which I'll show you in the video clip there. So yeah, Jen, Juliet and Jojo, plus they've got a younger brother and sister we like to call Cupcake and Barney. So yeah, we've all got kids, or we've got family that have got children and nieces, nephews. So I think it's important that we set the standard for future generations, and let them know that we do care. As I've said many a time, that kids and animals are very much the same. They just need to know that they're loved and they've got protection. Now back to the poem. We believe it's time to take a good look at what's happening around our planet, our beautiful planet Earth, and the powers that be. So basically we've put together just a few things that we believe, and so that's obviously what we believe. You may believe differently, and we're always open to feedback on, you know, what people think. As you would have, if you watched the last video, you would have seen in there that I've spoken to over 100,000 people since 2010-11, right through to 2020-21. So first one is everybody deserves to live in peace and safety. So I just watched a video last night on a situation where some young ladies and kids were taken, and not just young, but older people as well. And a dad that was saying how devastated he was and how he tried to protect his daughter over the years. So could you imagine being in his shoes? I mean, just couldn't imagine that, and shouldn't have to even think that would happen. So the second one is just moving forward, have the freedom and decide our own fate and place that we live. Yeah. So what do you think, Skip? Yeah. So Skip obviously lives in the bush and in nature, and so he wants that side of things to obviously be you know, the nice clean water and the trees, and we need all the insects, and we need yeah, basically that's their shopping centre. Our shopping centre is a bit different these days, but in times gone by, we had to provide for our families by going out into the bush. So, and there's still people out there today that still do that. Yeah, so we people can decide their own fate and place that they'd like to live. I think that's a fair ask. Number 3, a governing system that puts the planet and nature and all living beings first. So if we haven't got a governing system that's actually doing that, I'd ask the question why. Because basically they're supposed to be there in those responsible positions, making sure that yeah, that we're all in a positive frame of mind. We're all enjoying life, and you know, we can afford to do it. We don't, you know, I mean, some people obviously got a little bit more than others, but why can't we all basically have a little bit of downtime as well as, you know, uptime, enjoying life? So that's that. And number 4, society that co-creates in harmony with the planet. So so basically the planet is a living being as well, and we're all connected to it. I mean, sometimes I take the shoes off, walk through the park, or just, you know, feel that energy from the planet. And yeah, I believe that we're all interconnected, and if we have a society that co-creates in harmony with the planet, and the indigenous people from lots of different countries around the planet have often said that to move in a positive, uplifting direction, we need to live and work within nature's framework. So, and there's plenty of people out there that you only have to, they're glowing because they're so connected with the planet. And when I'm walking through nature, and Skip, I'm sure you know a bit more about it than I do. But yeah, it's just a beautiful, yeah, it's incredible, it really is. And we do want those forests and clean rivers, natural rivers flowing instead of being dammed up. And I mean, there's just an enormous list. We only need so much to really enjoy life. Why do we have to try and control Mother Nature as well? And honestly, we'd be like a tick on her back if she decides, no, I've had enough, we'll watch out. And sometimes we see the results of that in bad weather. Yeah, some situations that happen. So anyway, and lastly, spiritual upliftment, so that we can all be happy, leading to a new golden age of enlightenment. So we've all got a soul inside of us. One of the best ways that I like to say that you sort of know that it's there is your first thought is generally what's been sent to you through your mind to actually act on. Generally, how many times have you acted on the second one and it's not hasn't worked out for you. So as a general rule, the first one. Also just in general life, you know, being thankful and grateful for being here and all of everything that we've got in life. I mean, I just you feel very grateful and thankful, yeah, especially for my health and for my children and just even the little things. Put them all together. It's enriching, and a lot of us have got a lot more than what some people have. And you know, I mean, I have done other prints on that, so that's for I'll talk further on that on other videos. Yeah, I just like to say glory to God Almighty. So God, Jesus, and angels. God, Jesus, and angels. Amen. Anyway, we're going to lead on to the joke section, where Woody and Skip tell our two jokes. We do a joke each in relation to the print that we've actually put together. Yeah, so we like to have a little bit of fun with that, and hopefully the jokes aren't too bad. Anyway, thanks yeah, for watching. We'll speak to you soon.
I'm a cupcake dancing a poke. It's time for Woody's and Skip's Cli'Mate'Talk'S jokes.
Well, I arrived at the spot where Woody and Skip said that they were going to be doing their jokes. I've travelled 40,000 light years. I hope they're going to be here soon.
Hey, guess what? Woody and Skip are doing the jokes today. Really? I'm going to watch Woody and Skip. See ya.
Yeah, g'day mate. It's Woody and Skip here. Welcome to our joke section. How you going, Skip? How you going, mate? You good? Yeah? Oh, that's good, mate. Yeah, so we've got a couple of jokes for you here, which are in relation to our poem print that we actually produced. I think it's the Put in Prophecy. So yeah, so we'll get on with that and tell you a couple of jokes. So what do you got there, mate? I'll grab those jokes off you if you don't mind. Thanks, mate. We've got a couple here. There's Skip's joke first, so I'll just go ahead with that for you, mate. Is that all right? Yeah? Okay, mate, we'll do that. So Skip's joke is knock knock. So knock knock, Skip. Yep. I'm saying who's there, Skip? And you're saying nature. And I'm saying nature who? So you're saying, Skip, if I can read that right, I can run pretty fast, jump pretty high, climb pretty high, fly through the sky, and most animals run when I come by. Wow, that's quite out there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm wondering what that might be. So anyway, lucky we've got the answer here, so I'll just turn that over, get you to give me a hand there, mate. Thank you. So who am I? So you're saying who am I? So okay, Skip, well, are you a lion? A lion, Skip, what do you think? Does that sound right? A lion? Is it a lion? No, it's not a lion. Okay. What about, Skip, what about a gorilla? What do you think? What do you think, mate? That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Yeah, a gorilla. Gorilla. No, okay, it's not that one. How about an eagle? An eagle? What do you think? An eagle? No. Okay, all right. I know, Skip. I know. A dragon. What about a dragon? But they don't exist anymore, mate. But what about a dragon? What do you think? No, that's not it either. All right. Well, I give up, Skip. I give up. So what is it, mate? So what do you... Oh, yeah. Really? Okay. All right. So you reckon it's human nature. So who am I? I'm not a lion, I'm not a gorilla, I'm not an eagle, and I'm definitely not a dragon. So, okay, yeah, you're right, Skip. So if we look at that there, it says I can run pretty fast, jump pretty high, climb pretty high, fly through the sky, and most animals run when I come by. Yeah. So, and I think there was one little bit more to say there. And if, so you're right, Skip. If we're not careful, this is probably the pun of the joke, we could end up like dragons too. Yeah. So anyway, thanks mate, that was a good one. All right, so over to the other one there. Woody's joke for today. So knock knock, Skip. And what are you saying? Who's there? Right. Power, Skip. Power, mate. So you're saying, and you're saying power who? Yeah. So I'll just let you know what it is. It says I control millions. For those people out there, everyone shakes when they hear me. I make the decisions, and I am a powerful force to be reckoned with, Skip, and everyone out there. So if you could just help me turn that over, mate. So who am I, Skip? Who am I? So thinking. What do you reckon, mate? Oh, you got one? You got one? Yeah, he's got one. All right, so what do you reckon? No, Skip, it's not a lion. No, it's not a lion out. No. Thinking. So, you got another one? Yeah. No, it's not a crocodile either, Skip. No, sorry, mate. It's not a crocodile. No. Thinking. Oh, you got another one? Yeah, you got another one? Okay. An elephant. Oh, that's not a bad one. No, I'm sorry, mate. It's not an elephant either. Have you got one more that you want to do? Yeah, you have? Yeah, you have? Okay. What is it? What are you saying? Serious? Well, anyway, Skip reckons, he reckons it might be a bank manager. So if we just read that again, I control millions. Yeah, that makes sense. Everyone shakes when they hear me. Well, yeah, I suppose if you're going for a loan or something, yeah, you can start shaking, especially waiting to see if they say yes. They make the decisions as well, and I'm a powerful force to be reckoned with. Well, I suppose banking systems around the planet are a bit of a power to be reckoned with. No, mate, no, that's not, no, Skip, it's not a bank manager, mate. Sorry, mate, sorry. So it's not a bank manager. But it was a good try, though. Just to let you know, Skip, it's a superpower. So, yeah, so, and the pun of that would mean, I suppose, does that mean it helps? Does that mean a superpower helps just like Superman? Well, maybe they do sometimes, but with everything that's happening around the planet at the moment, yeah, bit on shaky feet there. So anyway, well look, thanks for coming here today. I'll just put those back in your pouch, mate, and just put those jokes back in there. And thanks Skip for today, mate. Good on you, mate. And thank you for visiting our joke section. And yeah, I think this is leading on to just giving you a few details about our website. If you'd like to head over there and have a look at our poem prints, ballads, affirmation prints. We've got a few there, and the list is growing all the time. Anyway, have a great day. Thanks for yeah, watching us today, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you.
I enjoyed that, mate. How about you? Oh my gosh.
Where's that joke? Whoops! Busted! I'll send it into Woody&Skip next week. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Thanks, mate. Good on you, Skip.